up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been quite a while, but really I haven't had too much going on. I've just been struggling with my mental health and just really getting my life together, getting in the swing of things, getting on a routine. But now I have some really exciting things happening. Today I actually have tonight I have an interview. It's with an insurance company in the States. It's a remote position. For those who don't know me, I worked in insurance before I left North Carolina. I worked in insurance when I lived in Maryland, and it's actually with the same company that I worked with in Maryland. They have great benefits. Just the company in general really cares about their employees. So I really hope I get the position. My interview though, because I am 13 hours ahead. Yeah, baby. Because I'm 13 hours ahead, my interview is actually at 10 p.m. my time. So I will be getting dressed up. That's why I look like a dumpster fire right now. I will still be getting dressed up, interview ready for my video cam interview tonight at 10. So yeah, it's like 3 o'clock I think right now. I'm just cleaning up the house, playing with Tucker, and yeah, once Joe gets home, I'll be getting ready for my interview. Maybe I'll do a get ready with me for my interview, and we'll go from there. I'll keep y'all updated. I really hope that I get the job. Like, my hopes are really up. I don't know if they're gonna hire me or not, because I've had a few interviews with other companies and they're not sure how to handle the payroll situation with me living here in Japan. But after I've talked to a few people, everyone says because my residency is still in South Carolina, that they should use South Carolina's, my South Carolina residency for the payroll. If you're familiar with any of this, please leave a comment down below. I'm very curious. In my head, it makes sense to do that because I obviously can't use Japan as my residency because I am not a citizen of Japan. So anyways, we'll see. I'm really excited. I seriously really hope that I get it. I've already had one interview. This is my second interview with them. This is like my big interview, with the manager and everything. So fingers crossed I get it. I really hope that I get it. I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous. I haven't worked, for those of you that don't know, I haven't worked since I was pregnant. I was really sick my first trimester of pregnancy with Tucker, and those of you that know, Tucker is almost 2. So I haven't worked in a really long time, but I'm really excited. So I've just always loved working, and I've had a job since I was 14, and this is the longest I've gone without a job since then. So I'm really excited to just get back into that field. But yeah, so anyway, I'll keep you updated. It's a beautiful day today. We went grocery shopping this morning. I've actually had a relatively productive day. I've had a relatively productive week. Honestly, I've organized a bunch and cleaned a bunch. I hope you can't see the living room behind me, because the living room behind me is a disaster, because when Tucker wants to play with his toys, he dumps them all on the floor. So I'm sitting here telling you how I'm so productive and my house is getting organized, and then you're gonna see my living room and it's just she's lying. I promise I'm not. If you saw my fridge, I've done so much organizing. But anyway, I digress. Oh, you want me to turn him on? Here you go. There you go. But anyway, it's a beautiful day, and I'll keep you updated. I'm driving. Good morning. It is 7-ish. I just woke up. I figured I'd come on here and update you guys on how last night went with my interview. I wanted to come on here and tell you last night when I was still all dressed for my interview, but I was so tired after the fact. And of course, as soon as I got in bed after it, my mind wouldn't stop racing. And so I ended up not going to sleep until later, and so I'm just so tired this morning. So anyway, I got coffee and a little update of my interview. So it happened at 10 last night, and it was so weird because, like, you know, I was under the impression it was like this like face-to-face interview, and it was literally only my face on the video cam. Like, the lady interviewing me only did audio and not video, and it was so weird because it was like, it's hard to interview when like you're not looking at somebody face to face, you know. But overall it went so well. I did notice, I think just because I haven't worked in a really long time or like had to interview in a really long time, I kept catching myself like talking to her like she was my best friend and not like a future employer. So, but I don't know. She said she really liked me, and I'd hear back in a couple days. I just think it's challenging with me living here. So she said she's going to talk to the recruiting team and they're going to go from there. But they're hiring for first shift and second shift Central Standard Time, and ideally I'd like to be hired for second shift because that would be like during my days. It would be from 6 a.m. to I think 2. I don't remember, but it's basically during my days. Whereas if I did first shift, I'd be working overnight. But my mind was racing so bad last night after it because it's like, I got so excited about getting the job that like once I laid in bed, I was like, oh my god, what about Tucker? Like, I know I can, like, once I'm working full time, he'll be able to go to the CDC here on base. But then I was like, oh my gosh, she's never been in daycare. And like, as much as I want him to have that experience, like with other kids, I'm like so stressed about it now. Like, now that it like might actually happen, I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I started like thinking like, okay, like maybe I could get a nanny just to come here, because like Jacob doesn't leave for work until 7, and then so I could literally only have a nanny from 7 to 12 because Tucker goes down for his nap until at 12 and doesn't wake up until 3. So it's like I can literally just pay someone just to come sit in my house with him and like take him to the park and stuff, instead of taking him to the CDC. But I'm like, he really needs that interaction with kids. But then I'm like, oh my gosh, like he's gonna be sick all the time, he's gonna get hand, foot, and mouth, which like I hear is horrible. And so I'm just so terrified of it now, and I'm like frustrated because I was so excited and I like let my brain like make me second guess everything. So that's frustrating. But there's 2 weeks of training to start, and they're on Central Standard Time, so I'll be working. I have to move my desk into our living room because this is all hypothetical. This is all like if I get the job. I'm talking as if I am, but I don't know yet. But I'm gonna have to move my desk into our living room because obviously Jacob has to sleep. And Jacob's leaving soon for a few months, and I'm kind of like, what in the heck am I gonna do then with Tucker? Hi, baby. I don't know if you saw him. He's running in here. Hi, baby. Do you want to say good morning to the vlog? You want to say good morning? Come here. It's okay, baby. Yeah, come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. Hi. That's my multivitamin. Can you say hi? Who's that? Is that Tucker? Say hi. I think I might turn this vlog into just like a weekly vlog, since yesterday was my Monday, right? Yeah, yesterday was my Monday, so today's my Tuesday, and I'll just do a weekly vlog. He's saying you better take those vitamins. I'm driving. I know I said I have nothing going on today, and I still don't, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get dressed just in case I do decide I want to go somewhere. So here I am in this romper. Yeah. One of my friends always tells me like, oh, you always like try and dress so cute when you're wearing your rompers. And I was like, no, I'm wearing a romper because I don't have to think about it. And I literally just throw it on. I don't have to think about matching 2 pieces of clothing. It's literally why I wear rompers. So anyway, we're still just chilling. Tucker and I ate some breakfast and I've wasted a lot of time on TikTok. So yeah, let's not do that for the rest of the day. Let's not do that anymore. I'm changing. I'm a changed woman. For sure. What you making? Is that cake? Yummy. What you got? Yummy. As you can see, we are currently playing with our kitchen. Do you see yourself, honey butt?
Daddy got that.
You got it. What do you got? You got some pizza? And some cake? Mmm, my favorites.
Yeah.
You're gonna fall. Yummy. Thank you. That's a pot. There's nothing in it. That's a pan. Whoa. You having fun? It's like that episode of Bad Girls Club. Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. So as you can see, we're just hanging out today. If you're wondering what the orange stuff on his chin is, he devoured some Jello earlier. You're being a ham. There's nothing on that side. It's only in the front. Don't you hit it with the pan. So anyway, yeah, we're just hanging out. So right now I am doing a weekly to-do list. This is something that I started I think 2 weeks ago. At the beginning of each week, I've just been doing this like weekly to-do list of things that I just want to accomplish that week, and they're the smallest tasks, like do history homework. I wanted to update my resume last week. I'm looking at last week's. Organize pantry, organize fridge, just like little things that I want to get done, but it doesn't need to get done that day. Because if I do just like a daily to-do list, I get insanely overwhelmed because I just feel like if Tucker's acting crazy that day or he's just making a mess every time I clean something, I get really frustrated and I get really overwhelmed. And so I've just been doing this like weekly to-do list, and I have it out the whole week on the kitchen table. And then as I get things done, or if I find like a blanket of time where I can accomplish something on it, I will do it and then I'll mark it off and then, you know, move forward. So that's what I have been doing. So I'm about to write one for this week because I'll be honest, there are some things from last week that I just didn't do. Like I said, it's little things. Like I want to update my LinkedIn profile. I want to, our laundry room collects the dust like all over the laundry room, and so I want to go in there and like dust and clean and sweep and all that. And what else did I have on there? I need to do laundry. Like that's on my list from last week. I did laundry last week, but I have more to do because laundry is just never ending. What else? There's like stuff I want to take down to either like the thrift store or down at the bottom of our apartment, where basically you just like leave stuff that you don't want. Like we got a new entertainment center, and so I want to take our old one down there, but it's so heavy, so I need Jacob here with me, and we have to wait until Tucker's asleep and all that jazz. So that's some stuff that needs to be accomplished. So I'm going to make my weekly to-do list, and then I will show you some other things that I do to try and get on the right track. I'll be honest, when I first started this channel, it started with like me really having my ish together. You know, I was washing my face every night. Like I showed y'all the routine I had. Like I was really on top of it, and I loved who I was in that time span. And then I went through a really tough mental health patch, and I have yet to be able to get back on a really good routine again. And I really want to. I really want to. And I hope that like having a job will help me get back into a good routine of taking care of myself and all of that. So, but I was talking to my friend about it recently, and my goal is to really get my house in order and like unclutter my whole house. So that's not like, I can't use that as an excuse anymore. I can't say, oh, but the house is such a mess, I need to do that instead of work out, or I need to do that instead of this and whatever, because I am notorious for that. I will find the smallest little like mundane tasks to keep me from like the big things that I need to accomplish. So I am working on it. I'm human, and that's really why I have this channel. And I was looking the other day on YouTube because I love watching other YouTubers, but I struggle for some reason finding other YouTubers that I like that are in similar situations to me, like only have one kid, and I don't care whether they live in another country or not. That doesn't bother me, but it's just like I feel like people either have no kids and they're like living their best life on YouTube, or they have like 10 kids. Like there's one lady, she's like, my morning routine with 10 kids. And I'm like, holy cow, that's insane. But I can't relate to that. And I love watching people that I can relate to. And so when I was really into fitness, I love watching fitness influencers. But now it's like, I just want to find another mom who only has one kid, but he's a toddler. And like, we're just going through the same phase of life. And I just want to find somebody that I can relate to completely instead of just like here and there. And I don't know, I feel like having that would really help me get into a better routine, or just like kind of seeing an example. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know, it just makes sense in my head. So because I can't find that person, if you know of any YouTubers, drop them down below that you think are similar to my situation, because I would just love to know how other moms in my situation make the time to work out and take care of themselves, or what their routine is like with their kid, and the activities they do with their kids to keep them learning or teaching and all that stuff. I would just love to see that, you know? But anyways, what I was saying was, because I've yet to find a person like that, I want to be that person for someone. Like, if you can't find someone to relate to, I want you to be able to relate to me. Or be able to watch my content and be like, God, like I can really relate to the fact that her mental health is crap right now. Or like, you know, she was on a really good routine and she fell off. Like my life is not rainbows and butterflies. I am not a very organized person, and it's so funny because I love watching these YouTubers that are like, their house is just like in pristine condition, and I'm like, you got someone that like comes and helps you with that? Like, I can clean my living room at the end of the night. The second Tucker wakes up the next morning, all the little organized boxes of toys that I have, dumped directly on the floor. Like, come on, you know? So, anyways, that's my little rant. So I'm gonna do my to-do list for this week. So there's the to-do list I was just showing you, and then I also have this little stationery guy. I love it. I got it off Amazon. I'll link it below if you'd like me to. It also has a to-do list portion, so I just transferred that to here. This will sit in my like living room, kitchen area. This will be in my room on my desk. Then you can also plan out your week. I'd like to put like the dinners that I've planned on there. And then you can do like a habit tracker. I was really good about that for a while whenever I was like live my best life and have my life together. And then you can do your top 3, like what you want to focus on and stuff like that for the week. So I am currently working on this, kind of filling it out. I would love to do the habit tracker, but I don't think that I'm at a place for that right now. So anyway, I don't know why this is so unfocused, but anyway, yep, I'm gonna keep on working on that. I am watching YouTube. I am watching Cece Suarez right now. She does like commentary and anti-MLM content, and I love her stuff. I don't know why I'm like really into anti-MLM content, like her and Deanna Mims. And then I just like watching like other random vlogs. So anywho, that's all I'm doing. We had those like lazy enchiladas taquitos for dinner. It was like a TikTok recipe that I found. I'm being quiet because it's 8:30 and I fell asleep in a recliner and took a nap, and then we put Tucker to bed. But I'm really tired. But right now I am just watching Hannah Elise on YouTube on my Switch. I'm gonna straighten up the kitchen really quick and then I'm going to go to bed. So that's all for today. I will see you in the morning. And yeah. Good morning, my friends. It is a gloomy day, but we are going over to our friend's house. We just ate breakfast. I had some coffee. Tucker's playing in his room, and then I'm about to get us both ready. I'm not getting super dressed up because, like I said, it's gloomy and gross and windy and like rainy, and I'm not gonna waste my time. And we're just gonna go like hang out at her house. So let's do that. And okay, so today's outfit is, what do you know, another romper. And then my dad's like chambray type button up, yeah, around the waist. And then I can put it on my shoulders if I get cold from being wet outside. So that's what we're rocking with today. It's not the fanciest, but I'm not trying to be the fanciest today because it's yucky out. Now let's go get Tucker dressed. All right, we are on the way to my friend's house. Well, we're about to be on the way to my friend's house. Tucker's got a snack. You can't see him because the noggle's in the way. I never heard of a noggle until I moved here, and it literally just connects the front AC to where it's blowing directly on him because it is hotter than a jalapeno coochie here. But anyway, I'm gonna get on the road because it's starting to rain. I'm contemplating going to Starbucks. So if I do that, I'll let you know. Thank you so much. Friends, I spent basically the whole day at my friend Jessica's house, and now I'm home. I just got done making and feeding dinner. We had hot dogs, very healthy. And now we're just hanging out. We just got Tucker ready for bed and we're gonna read him some books. They're hanging out outside on the hammock for now. He's gonna go to bed and then I'm gonna work on some homework. So, yeah. I'm seeing the sunrise behind me. What is up, you guys? It is Thursday, I think. Thursday at 9 a.m. We are on the way to our friend Bree's house. It is raining again. What the heck? But we're on our way to her house to spend the day there. I know a few days ago I was really excited about that interview I had, and I didn't get it. I didn't really get any context as to why. It was just like a generated email that basically said like they moved on with another candidate, which is fine. I really just assume it's because I'm here and not in the States, because just the time zone thing is difficult, and like they expressed that to me when we were in the interview, basically like that the training would be difficult because like they only based off Central Standard and I'm on Tokyo time. And even though I told them I was flexible, I think for them it was just like a little too much of a risk, which I understand. It just sucks because I was like really excited about it, so I'm kind of bummed. But it just wasn't the right place, not the right time, and we'll just keep doing what we're doing for now, you know. So we're on our way to our friend's house. We're about to be on our way to our friend's house. We're parked, but we're about to be on our way to Bree's house, spend the day there. We're probably gonna go to Starbucks and go for a walk if this rain stops, or if it's not raining at her house. It's really only sprinkling, so like really we could still go, but I'd rather not. And then I brought my iPad because I need to work on my final. So I'm gonna try and do that at her house while the kids play. So wish me luck on that. But anyway, happy Thursday. This is where we're at. I'm sure some of you are watching this and you're like, poor girl. Because like literally 2 days ago I was like, oh my god, I have this interview, I'm so excited. And then now I'm like, I didn't get it. But you know, that's the reality. That's life. I'm sure some of you can relate to just the suck of not getting a job that you're really excited for. So yeah, that's where we're at. But anyway, I'm gonna put on Wheels on the Bus for Tucker and go from there. Say hi, Bree. Millie, say hi. My friends, I have made it home. We spent the whole day at my friend's house. It is now 4 and I'm about to start dinner. Jacob said he will not be home until a little later, but I need to get dinner made for Tucker because he took a horrific nap today. So he'll have like a 6:30 bedtime, which is fine, but he's gonna be very grumpy by the time it's bedtime. So I need to get him fed and all of that without rushing and having him at my legs while I'm trying to cook dinner. So I'm gonna start that. We are having a kielbasa potato bake thing. You basically just throw kielbasa sausage, potatoes, and like whatever vegetables you like into a baking dish, and then you bake it at 400 until the potatoes are fork tender essentially. And then you add I go in every 5 to 10 minutes and add Parmesan cheese and mix it up, and then just continue adding. Then I add some more at the end, and it's pretty good. My friend Bree and Fabian actually made it for us while they were staying with us, and we loved it so much. So you pretty much make it every week now because it's super easy. Like, other than the prep work of peeling and cutting potatoes and all the vegetables, it's really easy. It's easy cleanup. So yeah, I'm gonna make that, and I might show you what it looks like during or after or whatever. We'll see. But I should probably start that now. another day of nothing going on. So I'm going to straighten up the house. I'm gonna order some things on Amazon for Tucker's room because his birthday's coming up and I'm redoing his room and all that for his toddler bed. So we're going to be doing that, and yeah, that's about all we have going on today. So I'll see you here and there. So here are some of the things that I'm going to order on Amazon. A lot of this stuff is to redo Tucker's room. So this is just like a dinosaur blanket and then a plain green fleece blanket that I want to hang on a blanket ladder in his room. This is just a set of electric toothbrushes for Jacob and I because we have ones, but they're pretty old. And then the rest of this, like this is just a roll of kids paper just for Tucker and I to do arts and crafts. This is the sheet. If I can get it to focus. Okay, yeah, this is a sheet. It's, you're not gonna be able to tell, but it's like dino outlines, and that's a blanket we're gonna use for him because he runs really hot. And then that's just the protection plan for the bed. We're gonna do the natural pine color, and you'll see why in a second. And then these sunglasses, and the rest of this stuff is just crafts. But the wall decor is going to be this super cool, very large. It should take up one of the whole walls in his room. So yeah, that's what we're going to do in his room, and I'm super excited. But anyway, the reason we're doing the natural pine is because I just got some like organizer stuff for his room, and they actually just came in today. I just have to go pick them up. So those are two of the things he ordered. So I'm super his room for his birthday, but it's obviously gonna get done sooner because I'm already ordering all of this stuff. But I'm super excited. I think it all is gonna look really good. I love that the tapestry has the blue in it because we're probably gonna put his nugget in his room as well, and it's like a denim blue color, so I think it'll all be really cohesive and add different colors and stuff. So I'm super excited, so I'll be sure to show you all of that stuff as it comes together. So okay, so I don't know who kept this artist from me, but he is so good. I'm like literally in the process of like listening to all his songs and downloading all of them because I'm obsessed. So if you are an emotional person who like loves real sad music like me, Clinton Kane, look him up.
I did it.
It's like an ocean ready to take sail, swept by current, swallowed by a wave. Take heed, they'll say, no, no.
Good night. Thanks for watching.